guys, and welcome back to League of Legends tutorials with Freezie Gamer. Not really tutorials, well, kind of tutorials, but today we are going to play, as you can see with my Runes of Masteries, an AD champion. Once again, yes, it is a top laner. I'm going to be playing, where is she? There she is.
They
Shyvana.
are nothing before me.
And with Shyvana, I do keep my AD runes, which is magic resist, armor, I think those are quints, not armor quints, damage quints, 1 lifesteal quint, which I don't think I need. I'm going to change it out for an AD quint, 9 armor seals, and then I have 12 armor pen for my marks. Not 12, but you know, 9, is it 9? I believe it's 9 armor marks. And then, like I said, the 1 lifesteal quint is in there. Then for my masteries, we're gonna go into it actually. We have 2 in block, 2 in enchanted armor, 3 in veteran scars, 1 in unyielding, juggernaut, hardiness, swiftness, perseverance, second wind. Only 3 in legendary guardian, and then 1 in tenacious. Then we have butcher, fury, brute force, and martial mastery. And for this, we're going to be using our Ice Streak Shyvana skin. So I'll see you in the game, guys. Okay, guys, and we are now in the game. And as you can see, it does have recommended build, which is for jungle. But we're playing her top lane because she's a prominent, she's prominently a top laner. Get my trinket, go through armor. Now,
They should run now.
the reason why I'm making this tutorial, and the reason why I have Renekton going mid lane, is because a lot of people have been playing Renekton lately. And because Renekton is not easy, I'm not going to say he's easy, but he's a tough champion. He's an off-tank AD champion with a bunch of sweepers, okay? So it's kind of hard to get around him with just a non-tanky champion. And Shyvana is one of his counters, because her W does an AoE around her, like Sunfire Cape. And what happens is, it's really good for her, due to the fact that if she does that on top of Sunfire Cape, Renekton's attacks are all focused on top of her. So, in that fact, it's really annoying and really hard for Renekton to want to be on top of you. To want to get that CS, to want to actually do anything. I mean, I just started playing Shyvana, and I started playing Rise because a lot of people are playing Renekton top lane, and I need to counter him. So I go with that, 2 of my safest picks right now, especially because if Renekton's not banned in draft or ranked, I'll go with either Shyvana or Rise. And I'm just starting to play Rise, so it's really hard learning them, but Shyvana I've been playing a little bit longer, and is really good for me because she does like this. See, I have CS control right now because of this AoE.
The dragon nears.
And all of her stuff is on a really low cooldown. She doesn't use any mana. She actually gains Fury, I think it is. You have not learned. Shyvana generates 1 Fury every 1.5 seconds. So that's a good thing about her. She generates Fury. She doesn't use mana. And that's what allows you to go into her dragon form. Now, I leveled up my W, which is her burnout. The next thing I'm going to level is, typically in a game you'll want to go W, Q, E, then W, 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 Philip, W, Philip, Q, and then E last.
I go.
I see Renekton is kind of staying off of me. He had to pop a health potion. And let's see, come on.
I smell fear.
And as you can see, I'm not really focusing too much on damaging him, but I'm focusing on getting him out of lane pretty much. And see how much I dropped his health with just a few attacks? And that's not really attacks, that's AoE attacks. So I'm not really doing too much to Renekton. But I'm just being a little lane bully for him. And first blood, because he was stupid and stayed in lane. That's the simple truth in all
They
honesty.
are nothing before me.
And see, I can even get damage on the first turret and everything. Because I have plenty of health, I have a decent minion wave. And now I'm gonna back out. See, perfect timing too, because my minion wave just got here. Now, typically, I don't go back to base with Shyvana until I have enough for either a Giant's Belt or Chain Armor. Right now, as you can tell, I do have enough for Chain Armor, and I'm about to have enough for a Giant's Belt. Not belt. See, this is why he is stupid. Because he came back to lane, he decided to dive on top of me, and he's already back at like 3/4 of his health. Meanwhile, I have full control of my lane, allow me to get CS I need. And once again, he's stupid. But if I'm doing this well in a lane, I'll rush a Sunfire Cape just for, is he really? Okay. Now, this is the power of a tank Shyvana. I was able to dive him under turret and walk out alive. And look at that, I'm level 6.
They are nothing before me.
Let's see. As you can see, I have my ult now, which is Dragon's Descent. I turn into a dragon. Increases my armor, increases my damage, increases my speed. It's really good for getaways if you need to in like a huge team fight when they're all coming up to you. Your lane's pushed really hard, and let's say they're all coming up top lane. Because you're pushing your lane so hard, you can just ult out of there. Like right now I could actually dive onto him and get another kill, but my health is pretty low right now, so I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to pop a health bot. And see, he got afraid. He actually sliced and diced away from me. Now, I will not lie, if the other team does not pick Renekton, I pick Renekton. Because, he, like I said, he's a safe pick. He's a really good fighter and overall champion. Now, meanwhile, he actually has a longsword. I have a Doran shield, and I'm doing so much damage to him. Meanwhile, he has a decent amount of health right now. And there we go, I just knocked out his health. Now he's going to go back to base, which is going to give me a chance to put some more damage on the turret. And I'll be right back, guys, because no, I'm good, I'm good. I thought I'd say I'll be right back because I DC'd, but it was just a little stutter lag. So now I have enough money for Giant's Belt and the chain vest. So I'm gonna get both. I'm not gonna worry about potions right now. I'm just gonna worry about getting back into lane and get my 930 gold so I can finish my Sunfire Cape. What else is there about Shyvana right now? But this Shyvana unleashes a fireball that deals 60 plus magic damage to all enemies it passes through, debuffing them for 5 seconds. Basic attacks to debuff targets deal 2% maximum health as magic damage on hit. 100 versus monsters. Flame breath engulfs all units in the corner front first.
By the blood of my father, I will end it.
Now we're actually gonna dive him because that was a perfect dive. Perfect amount of health left for just that perfect dive to get off. And like I said, we're gonna level up the Q afterwards. So the Q is all done. Now we're just gonna focus turret. Because right now I have that kind of power as Shyvana to just take out this turret right now. I mean, you see I'm only doing 59 damage per hit, which that's not a lot. But it is enough to actually get the turret. And my Q is really helpful in the fact that I can just Q them when I need to. And then, since I'm level 8, I push my first turret, I'm going to start roaming a little. I'm not going to roam major amounts, but I'm going to roam, get some buffs, that kind of stuff. As you can see, blue buff is already dead, essentially. Just need to get a few more attacks.
The enemies of Demacia.
Now this is going to give me some nice cooldown. I technically can dive, but I'm not going to because these guys are both low down here. And I tend to roam bottom lane when I'm going for my roams.
Suffer my fury.
And there we go, I got the kill. Pop my W. Now, my turret's in distress right now. I'm at low health, yeah. But Renekton really can't do anything to me right now. Also, in a situation like this, Renekton's dead. Because he overstayed his welcome in my lane. And we also helped clear out Trundle from bot lane, so that's a good sign. Now, gonna go back to base, we're gonna finish our Sunfire. We have plenty of enough cash because we got those 2 kills, which gave us a little bit of more to work with. And we're gonna see what we can get. Now, obviously I'm gonna finish my Sunfire cape. I have 856 gold left. I'm not gonna work too hard right now, I'm just gonna work with the Sunfire cape.
They should run.
I could go for Ninja Tabi at 1,000 gold, or I could go for Tiamat next. Right now my speed's pretty fine because I can just keep activating my W, which will actually get me to lane pretty fast because it increased my movement speed. I'm at 479 movement speed with my W. And as you can see, you now realize why I'm a counter to Renekton. Because I do so much damage to him in just such a short burst just because of tankiness. See? And this is what I mean by a lane bully. I pushed him out of lane really fast. And like I said, level up the Q. And we're gonna push turret.
By the blood of my father,
because my health regen 4.2, that's without any buffs or anything. That's just from my masteries. So that's why you saw me with all those different masteries and everything, because they work really well.
Without remorse.
Now I don't want to get dived by Renekton and under turret. That's never a good sign. Oh, I didn't get him under. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk this. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna go get blue buff again, and top lane's doing pretty fine. I'm not having to worry too much because they have an actual ranged champ versus 2 non-ranged. So let me go get blue buff real quick. And
the enemies of Demacia will fall.
Let's see if I can do anything. I have really low health right now, so there's a good chance I could lose this fight.
I smell fear.
And those chances of losing actually drop dramatically. And yes, you with Shyvana, you're gonna flash for kills. It's gonna come up to that in a lot of points. Right now, since I am pretty damn fed, I have 6 kills, 0 deaths. I'm gonna go for a Tiamat. I'm not gonna worry too much about other things right now. I'm gonna teleport into lane. And he was an idiot for stunning me under my own turret. Now I'm going to have plenty of enough time because I have Tiamat. Now, Tiamat I need to put in my first slot. That's always what I need to do, because if I don't, I'm going to misclick, I'm going to miss kills. I'm going to miss saving my teammates and everything during those important dives. So it's really important that I get that in there. And see, that's my damage. Did you see how much damage I did with just one Q? Because that's dealing 132 physical damage on second attack. So I do my regular damage, and then I do another 132 damage. Now, this is going to be a fun dive, because I'm going to come from top river, and I'm just going to...
The rage.
Oh, and I DC'd, so it's going to be a little laggy. Attempting to reconnect. I hate you, League, right now. Okay, I'm moving.
I go.
This is really weird. Okay, did I get a kill? And right now I can actually dive under turret just with the Sunfire Gate. I mean, I'm not gonna go completely balls deep, but that turret's gone. Now, mid lane turret's gone, but we have 3 turrets over their 1 turret game. So it's a bad play on their part, even though, I mean, I know they're bots and everything, so it's gonna be bad plays. But understand, in an actual game, that sacrifice would have been worthy, because we've got 2 of their turrets, mid lane turrets especially, and 1 of their bot lane turrets, which are the weakest turrets, which are easy. But I'm not gonna let them get a second turret. So, let's get this, and they're gonna try and kill me, obviously. They're gonna stun me, do whatever they can. And I don't know what Nasus is trying to do. He's dead. And we're gonna push mid lane turret now. So we're going for our second mid lane turret because of this push that they just did. Not second, third mid lane turret. So yeah. Oh look, Warwick. So I was able to get out of that, and we're going to push this. Oh no, we're not going to push. We're not going to push. Instead, this is where the fun begins for me, at least. Because what's going to happen from this point on is I'm going to sell this, finish this, TP up top lane, switch this to this slot, because we're going to be working on Aranduin's Omen next. I go for Sunfire, Ravenous Hydra, then I go for tanky, like super tank, because I do need some damage in order to actually maintain myself throughout the remainder of the game. So a good way to do that is with Hydra. So now we got this top lane turret. We have 4 turrets over there, 1 turret on us, and I can actually keep pushing considering they're all based on that mid lane right now. And there we go. And see, I have such a high gold income because I'm doing so much AoE for the minions right now, and on top of that, I'm just doing in general a lot of damage with my Sunfire Cape. And my W. And see, because they're not really working mid lane, they're working bot lane, I can actually focus this turret. Now, I was able to do a 2 turret push, which is beautiful. That's what you want. You want the champion to be able to do that double push.
By the blood of my father, I will end.
And we're just gonna kill these guys for the gold. Now, Nasus is having a little bit of a hard time up here. But this Trundle is going to give me even more of a hard time. So we're going to go back to all items. We're going to go for...
Without remorse.
And since I don't have TP, I can't really do anything. They really sent... Yeah, they sent Warwick up top too. Wow. Then we got Renekton Wukong in a 4v2. Meanwhile, and... Well, yeah, one of them was getting that because Fiddlesticks. I figured as much. And Trundle's missing now, so we're gonna go push bot lane.
The might of Demacia will prevail.
Get all these. Now I could also go dragon right now, because like I said, I don't do physical damage. I do all my tank damage on top of the Hydra. The Hydra does a lot of damage, especially because it's AoE. And as you can see, I'm already leveled in my Q, my W. I'm leveling my E now. I'm gonna level my ult one more time, and then my E is gonna be the last 2 levels I would put it. Now I have a great minion wave right now, so that's not gonna be a problem. Taking down this turret, especially because this turret doesn't have as much armor and everything as other turrets. See how fast it's going already? And I'm just doing 112 damage, and then I do my Q, which drops it quite a bit. And bot lane turret's gone. Now, like I said, I'm a destroyer right now, especially because of my tankiness. With a team composition like theirs right now, it's heavily AD in a lot of ways, so I would normally go into a Thornmail, but it's bot, so I'm not going to really rush Thorn. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to let it do my thing and everything, push these turrets, and I should have enough for this and this, but I kind of want to go back and get a full Randuin's. Okay, Renekton was killed. So I'm gonna actually what I'm gonna do is do that. So we're gonna push this turret now, and we're going to push inhib. Because as soon as this is pushed, I'm going to go straight to top lane. See? Beauty of TP, you can split push very easily. I know in a lot of my top lane builds, I've been going Ignite and Flash, but that's because I'm playing really squishy champions, and I need that burst in order to actually keep myself alive and take them down if they're going to take me down. If you're playing draft, you'll see a lot of people use Flash and Ignite. If you're playing ranked, you'll see a lot of people use Teleport and Flash, like I have right now on my build. Because that's my kit right now. It works perfect for Shyvana. There's no issues with it. And it's, like I said, it's a really good kit for Shyvana, this build. Okay, come on.
I smell fear.
Now we're going to be able to take down this turret, no problem. Come on. Come on. And this is where I said that the ult comes in perfect, because I was able to ult and flash away with 100 health left. If I stayed in any longer, I would have died. But now there's not going to be an issue going and turret diving this for my last push. So I'm going to get my Randuin's Omen. I'm going to go for my top. I can't even go for Tabi. Speed boost. Home guards, that's it. That's the word. Bot lane is looking very, very appetizing right now with that little minion wave right there. And it's going to be no problem pushing this this turret at all. It's a matter of pushing this turret, getting them down there, and then scaring them so I can actually go top lane. Because we have an inhib exposed now, so it makes life a lot easier. a lot of people tend to go Triforce with Shyvana and other things that would give her an attack speed boost. Honestly, I don't feel you need an attack speed boost. I feel like you just need your health, your tankiness, some damage. I only get 2 damage items in my build, and right now I'm actually going to go for Thornmail because, like I said before, they're heavily AD, so I'm not going to worry too much about a Spear of Visage, because depending on the team composition, I'll go, if it's 2 APs, 3 ADs, I'll go Spear of Visage, and the rest of it, regular armor. If it's 2 ADs and 3 APs, I'll put heavily into, like, 3 items into, what's it called, MR, Magic Resist. So, that's my build idea for Shyvana. Come on, I don't care. There's still minions here. This turret is gone. And see, I'm still alive, I'm still perfectly fine. I'm actually even killing minions right now. On top, the other reason why I'm able to actually survive right now is because of Hydra. Now this turret, it's actually regaining health. So, I'm gonna run, since I got 2 turrets now. And I'm gonna TP onto a minion over here. Push for inhib, because I can. So Thornmail, as you can see, is 2200. Don't have enough, so I'm gonna get Home Guards. Now the reason I'm going for Home Guards is so I have the movement speed now. On top of that, I can just W and get a little bigger boost of movement speed. I'm gonna go clear some jungle right now. We pushed them up to the point where we win, essentially. It's just a matter of actually finishing it off. And as you can see, everything's just dying. I'm not even gonna be able to get full build at this point because they're so pushed. Let's go do Dragon. But for my last item, if I don't need the armor and I'm heavily fed like I am right now, 11 and 0, I'll go for Black Cleaver. I almost said Black Whisper. Because Last Whisper, Black Cleaver, they're both very good for armor pen, and they give you a decent amount of damage. So those are the 2 items I would go for damage for last item. Like I said, if you need the MR, if you need the health, the AD resist, Thornmail, Spear of Visage. If you're going for MR, Banshee's Veil. You could also go for Guardian Angel, which gives you magic resist and armor. So there's a lot of things you could honestly do that would work really well. And right now I'm going to see if I can get a double kill, get a decent amount of gold. Where's this trundle going? I'm just gonna leave him be then. He doesn't want to mess with me. I don't want to mess with him. Gonna teleport to this. Never mind. As I was about to say, I'm gonna teleport to that top lane turret, but it was gone. So let's go down here. Because it's roughly, yep, right there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I want this cannon minion. And see, this is why Sunfire Cape is really nice on her, because, especially with the Hydra, I'm able to clear out this minion wave in a matter of seconds.
Without remorse.
And now that this wave is pushed a little, I have to actually work a little harder, clear it.
Enemies of Demacia will fall.
Because I do want to get some money. I want to try and get Black Cleaver. Right now I need 180. I have enough, but I need 3,000. So I need 4,000.
They see their end.
Yeah, 4,100 right now. No. I'm gonna chase him into fountain, but I am gonna go mid lane and go for this Trundle because that's an easy kill for me right now. Well, Trundle just locked himself in. Come on. Oh, you're a little bit Trundle. You're a little bit. That's bad to say. Give me all this gold. Yum yum yum.
They should run now.
I'm gonna let them kill my champions, only for the fact that I don't want the game to end. I want to show full build, and the only way to do that is to prolong the game slightly. And it does take about, in a bot game, 30 or so minutes to get full build, and 40 minutes at times, but it's usually worth it because you're able to end the game faster. You don't have to worry too much about the not mechanics. You don't have to worry too much about the enemies in this because look at that, they're all level 13, 12, 13, 13, 13, 13 while meanwhile I'm sitting at a nice cushy 18 already.
Nothing like me.
And we're gonna go over here, clear out some of these minions.
They see their end.
And the menu waves, it's pretty disgusting how quick I go through them, especially when I have my W active.
The dragon nears.
Okay, and I'm about to have enough gold to actually do what I want to do. I'm just gonna... And... Are you kidding me? Bitch. He did not want to die. And I'm about to have enough gold, surprisingly.
They are nothing before me.
Actually, I'm gonna leave that right there
Of fury.
because what I'm about to do is gonna be pretty damn nice. Let me just get my thorn mail, damage, and where's my black cleaver? Now this is a really nice thing, especially because when you TP, you get
Nothing like me.
you thought me before was bad. Everything is just gonna die now. This is endgame right here, honestly. Doesn't matter how many of them there are. I'll be able to get away. Or even get a kill. And because I have so much sustain right now, I have almost 3.5k health. GG. And that's how you build a build to counter a Renekton if you're going top lane.
Victory.
So, I'm going to cut right now. I'm going to go to the scoreboard, show the damage I did throughout the game, and then you guys will be able to see exactly what was done and everything. So, alright, so we're at the scoreboard. I only had 15 kills, but that's perfectly fine. That's, if you're in a PvP game, that's amazing. So let's go to my damage board. I did 250,000 damage that game. And as you can see, it's a filter between physical damage and magic damage. Mainly because the Sunfire cape, and then you have on top of that, you have your Hydra and everything. So that's why she does so much damage as a tank. Honestly, I really like her and everything. She's a really fun champ to play. So I do hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and everything. If you did, give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe. If you want to play with me on League and everything, you can add me. It's Freezie Pop. The spelling is going to be right here. As you can see, Freezie Pop, just like that. And I will see you guys in the future. Later.